Next, we will have Yvonne, okay, our next guest speaker, to share with us about cactus. So cactus is actually also inside our one of the very important ingredients inside our star products, Rhapsody and also Rositan. So we shall hear from Yvonne on how cactus is actually benefiting our immune system. Let's welcome Yvonne.
Yvonne, you are muted.
Me.
Okay,
can everyone hear me?
Yes.
I see a cute little baby in the screen. Hi, baby.
Hello, our youngest participant. Hello.
Thank you, Wendy. You are so right. I agree with her. Okay, good evening, everyone. I'm Yvonne. Yeah, so I was saying I agree with Wendy. No, we are all living such a busy life. So you really need not medicine, but something to keep your immune system in a tip-top condition. So I am very excited to share with you tonight about the health benefits of consuming cactus. Give me a while. My technician is helping me out with the technology. Okay, so I was saying, yes, you hear me right, it's cactus. The little cute cactus plant in front of you right now, or maybe at the corner of your house, or on your children's study table. You know, we love to purchase the little cactus. Yes, cactus. It is actually really an amazing plant. And today, I hope at the end of my talk, you're going to find out how cactus can help us in strengthening our immune system and help us fight against diseases in the long run. Now, as the slide, everyone can see my slide. If you can, give me a thumbs up, please. All right, thank you. I love interaction. So each time you agree with me, just all right. So as you can see on the slide, cactus has 10,000 or even more phytochemicals to help us to fight against diseases. And what I agree with Wendy earlier, she said we lead a busy life, you know, with high paying jobs, right? You know, get high salaries, but along with it, many a times health could be a factor that is affected. So how do we keep ourselves in tip-top condition? Cactus is the answer. So what are phytochemicals? Phytochemicals are actually plant compounds to protect against bacteria, viruses, and fungi. Eating large amounts of plant foods containing phytochemicals may decrease the risk of developing certain cancers, as well as diabetes, hypertension, and heart disease. Now, every time you hear people say, hey, consume more fruits and vegetables, that's right, because it contains phytochemicals. And phytochemicals can also help cells stop and wipe out any cancer-like changes. So if you are thinking, hey, I've been eating my vegetables most of the time, isn't that good enough? Well, cactus with its 10,000 types of phytochemicals can definitely help you push your immune system up even more. Help us to reduce the odds of us getting diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, cancer, and other diseases. Nowadays, you hear of cases where, no, I personally have that incident where a good friend just, after a job. So, it is important, especially with our loved ones around, whether you're married or not married, your parents still around, you definitely want to be in a good health condition, isn't it? Yeah? So let me share with you even more. Now, cactus, one of the most important feature is it actually helps us prevent damage from this zearalenone. What is zearalenone? It's a big word, very medical term. Okay, it is a widely distributed mycotoxin commonly found in many foodstuffs. Every day, day in, day out, we have our breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even supper. So we do not know which particular food contains this, isn't it? And especially in animals, this zearalenone has been shown to cause birth defects. Now, young mummies out there, on even expecting mummies, or if you have friends who plan to have babies, please share this news with them, all right? Drinking cactus will help to prevent damage from this zearalenone, okay? Many studies have shown that zearalenone is toxic to the liver and blood. And high levels of phytochemicals and antioxidants in cactus may have this protective effect against the damage. So, in other words, we do not know when the enemies will come attacking us, right? So, cactus is what I advocate. Now, cactus can help speed up cell regeneration and help wound healing. Listen carefully here, wound healing. So cactus components exhibit high anti-inflammatory and wound healing properties. Extracts from the cactus pear can stimulate specialized skin cells that help maintain the structure and barrier skin function of the skin and are critical for skin repair after injury. Just imagine you walk halfway and suddenly fall down and then a scratch on your leg, on your hand. Or worse, what if you slide and then there's a scratch? Then how? Oh no, it's going to be ugly for don't know how long, right? No, cactus may be answer for you. It helps to regenerate the cell to speed up in the recovery. Good news? Yeah? Well, the antioxidants in cactus have shown to help protect us against non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Flavonoids and polysaccharides in cactus may have other health benefits as well, such as anti-diabetic and protection against non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. As the my next slide suggests, cactus may protect against colorectal cancer. For your information, colorectal cancer is one of the main major killers in Singapore. You know, cancer, we always hear cancer, but what exactly? So colorectal cancer is one of them, one of the biggest causes of death in Singapore. Now, the good news now for all of us is the compounds in cactus help reactivate key components that control the cell cycle to stop cancer cells from proliferating uncontrollably. Now, researchers believe dietary cactus fruit may help prevent colorectal cancer. Now, after hearing all these benefits, phytochemical, polysaccharides, and you were like, oh no, all the goodness of cactus, I want to grab hold of it. Now, please don't go and grab the cactus at the side of your living hall and start juicing it, all right? Or start dressing up and go to the supermarket nearby to get tons of them, okay? No, please don't do that because I have an easier way out for you. Let me share the good news with you. We have managed to bring good quality cactus to our table. And please allow me to share with you in brief on the manufacturing process, on the safest method of bringing cactus to us first. So, the cactus I'm going to share with you undergo this process called filtration. What is filtration? It is actually a method for handling plant foods that cannot be exposed to heat and requires strict removal of unwanted particles. The last thing we want in our food is contamination, right? Now, you might be wondering, cactus, isn't it growing in in desert? Hot, what? Yes, it is. But as we always hear, any food subject to high heat, prolonged temperature, high temperature, the nutrients will be lost. All right, so using this filtration method actually is the best to maintain the nutrients. And the best part is this wholesome cactus that comes to us, no man-made components added. And the multiple rounds of filtration actually help to remove viruses and pollutants to ensure safe consumption on our end as consumers. So what are the levels? First level, the nano filtration. It removes particles from the macro to micro ranks. So what is macro? That means visible to your eye, to your naked eye. To macro, visible only under an electron microscope. Second level, this is microfilter, which will remove particles visibly only under an electron or optical microscope, which is less than, I can't even show you a micron, you know, not visible at all. If you learn science, of course, we all know, right? Third level, ultrafiltration, which separates particles by molecular weight. Ultrafiltration removes viruses and other low spectrum substances from macromolecules. So after hearing this process, now you understand why I say please don't grab any of the cactus from your house, from the supermarket, from the florist, and start juicing it because you do not know what's on them, safe or not. And definitely the last thing I want to hear is you handling it the wrong way and getting yourself, to the wrong side. Okay, so what is the good news to share with you? Rhapsody, just now Kang-Li mentioned it in the nourishment set. Yes, this is something I strongly recommend to everyone. Okay, something that I consume on a daily basis. So are my 3 children and my husband. Why? Because all of us want to be in tip-top condition, right? Just now Tilak mentioned in the remark, provided you have enough sleep, yeah? So this will keep you in tip-top even if you don't have enough sleep. By drinking this, at least 50 ml every day, you'll always be kept in a tip-top condition. So what is this Rhapsody? It actually contains more than 10,000 types of phytochemicals together with American ginseng. For me, I not only use it for daily maintenance, I use it as health emergency drink. Our immune system knows best, and I don't like to load myself with too much medicine. So on the onset, sometimes when you have slight sore throat, I see my son sneezing. Before it further develops, full-blown illness, I will pump our bodies with this. When I say pump, means like 50 ml in the morning, 50 ml at night. All right? It actually improves our immunity. We fall sick less often. And even if we do fall sick, of course, there'll be cases you fall sick, but you recover faster. Usually it takes 1 week to recover from cold or flu, right? You can recover, in fact, within 2-3 days. Yeah, that's what happened to my personal experience. If I drink it on the onset, but the next day I'll be fine. And if, let's say, it has developed further, then I just double the dosage. Yeah. And this is pure food, no medicine. Yeah. Cactus, the real food for us. It speeds up recovery from viral infections such as dengue fever, even hand-foot-mouth diseases. Now, hand-foot-mouth diseases is not just to the young. All right, we often hear at the children, right? I ever have one case of my friend having hand-foot-mouth in her 30s, and she was telling me, oh, it was terrible. But before that, I didn't know about this. So if it happened, touch wood, happen again, I would definitely pass this to her. All right, and any other infections. So can speed up your recovery. Next, just now I mentioned about against certain types of cancer, right? So the phytochemicals are able to disrupt the cancer development pathways. So definitely, personally, I keep thinking that, oh no, I have a family history of cancer because my dad passed on because of cancer. Now with this, I can set my mind at ease. Everyone was saying, cancer cells is in everybody's body. Yeah, right. So you just have to maintain it right, and you can keep cancer at bay. So this is why I strongly believe in this. And next, it accelerates wound recovery, post-surgery, injury, after birth. So for example, if your friend had a C-section, delivered baby by C-section, you can grab this and give her as a gift. Now, it reduces inflammation, swelling, and prevents infections. Okay, just now I mentioned earlier, right? Flu, cough, sore throat, even gout attacks, bone fracture, RTI, respiratory tract infections. All right. By drinking this, you have a lower risk. Okay. And last but not least, just now, back to Tilak's question, the sleep part. Rhapsody boosts energy and reduces fatigue. So if you have long hours of job every day, or you're on shift duty, or your children have long hours of school, especially during exam periods, or is that in fact right now the PSLE, A level, O level is ongoing. In 2 weeks time, 3 weeks time, you want to keep your children in the tip-top condition, drink this 50 ml every day. If you need more, just double. Once in the morning, once at night. And then it actually improves concentration. And if you have a whole day of sports, especially if your children or you personally is active in sports, and after one whole day you're tired, you can drink 50 ml of it and you will feel better. So So after I share with you all this, I'm sure you're very keen to get this for yourself and your loved ones. Do ask a friend who invited you in for more details. I'm sure he or she will be very glad to share with you. And with that, I've come to an end of my presentation. Join me in this daily consumption of Cactus to keep us in our tip-top condition. And I wish you good health all year round. Thank you, and I hand over the mic to Wendy now.